Now I'm compelled to respond because I have not had the opportunity at the last board meetings. Before even knowing that there was an orchestrated video that was placed on various media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Nextdoor Ring, this video was intentionally created. It was done so seemingly professionally using the mesh of the boardroom cameras and the audio from her personal phone. This video, which has gone viral and has been edited and added to several times so people can get their 2 seconds of fame. This video is a blatant misrepresentation of what actually occurred that evening because it is just a snippet of the entire stressful situation. This video is intentionally defamatory and hurtful. Now, what was the intention? To record a board member and superintendent who were having a private conversation? To taunt me intentionally and repeatedly by facing the phone directly at me and ignore me as I repeatedly requested to stop recording me, and most importantly, the private conversations being held just a few feet away while the board was not in session. To purposely put me and our board president in a negative light as we repeatedly ask you to stop. Ms. Loera, you clearly heard our repeated requests and continue to ignore them. Why? What was that purpose? I don't know if I was your intentional target at that specific time, but I do feel targeted now. Because of that manipulated video, I have been attacked on social media using words that I can't repeat, and have been sent hate mails and berated in public. Was I targeted as payback for not getting my vote because you, Ms. Loera, wanted to become our board president, vice president, or clerk when you asked me? My truth, my perspective. This is what occurred. What you did not see on a conveniently edited video version. On a previous board meeting, Ms. Loera decided to record and I believe go live on her media platform using her personal phone after the boardroom was already been cleared of the public, an order made by Board President Serrano. People out there did not see this. You get a slide that says, "We'll be back." But there were 3 board members present, Ms. Serrano, Ms. Loera, Mr. De La Torre, possibly Ms. Quiñones, and our superintendent. Private conversations were being held during the board occurrence. Ms. Loera began recording on her personal phone without permission. California law. California requires the consent of all parties, with the minimum consent being the notification with an audible beep at intervals throughout the recording. Without permission, an individual can face imprisonment and fines. In California, a confidential conversation is defined as a conversation where parties have a reasonable expectation of privacy and that nobody is listening or eavesdropping. Individuals who break this law may be subject to civil damages. I understand that we have district office cameras. I was actually in favor when this happened. But you were using your personal phone to record us and the conversations being had. During this board meeting recess, I noticed Ms. Loera's phone was on recording, going live, without taking into account the privacy of everyone present. I began politely asking her to stop recording. She refused. I asked her a second time. She refused. I asked her multiple times, and she ignored me. I then became frustrated and repeated numerous times to turn it off, and clearly stating that she didn't have my permission to record. She played it like she didn't understand. ¿Se hace o es inocente? Is she really, or is she really that innocent? I know that she understood perfectly, but saw that I was getting irritated and took that to her advantage. So she continued to record. I notified our attorney present, he approached her and spoke to her. She refused to comply so much that then the attorney asked me to leave because she would not comply. There were at least 3 board members present, which was another one of our issues all along, and she was recording without our permission. You can also hear the board president ask her to stop recording as well, and that Ms. Serrano did not give her permission to record her. Ms. Loera continued to ignore us. Now, so that you can all see the whole picture and not just the part where I become frustrated with her actions and purposeful non-compliance to our multiple requests, I am requesting to Ms. Loera that she not only play the audio from her phone, but actually the real recording from her actual phone. You will see that she was intentionally taunting me, pointing the phone at me while recording without permission. Ms. Loera, you edited the version in audio so that you show what was convenient for you. Play it all so that people can come to their own conclusions. Stop playing games with the community. In addition, stop bringing the past board member into the picture and sharing what is going on with our district. The community voted her out, and if she wants to run in 4 years, welcome to. She needs to stop texting during our board meetings. That needs to be managed as well. As I said in the beginning, there are truly important issues that need our attention and our undevoted attention, and that affects our students, staff, faculty, parents, and community. That should be the focus and not an orchestrated, constructive video. We all need to stay focused on our job and duties as board members. Stop trying to divide the community and staff, our associations, with lies. That needs to stop. Stay humble and accept our new board dynamics. Move forward and do the job as you were elected to. For those stakeholders that are not present here, please feel free to translate my comments in Spanish, Korean, Mandarin, because I know it's out there too. I'll end it with, people can try to destroy your image, damage your personality, create rumors about you, but they can never take away the good deeds, because no matter how they describe you, you will always be admired by those who know you best. And I hate doing this, but I have to defend myself. When these things go viral and they get to my boss, when they get to my wife or where she works or school sites, it's very hard to put a cap on it. Whatever issues we need to have it. And I know she probably won't want to talk to me, but we can solve it without sending it out social media. This needs to stop. Basta. We need balance, we need peace, harmony, and move forward. I'm not going to be deviated by these little things anymore. There's a lot of things we need to vote on. And our students deserve our undivided attention. So thank you so much. I appreciate, Madam President, for allowing me extra time to speak.